On October 5th, I posted a 13-minute long TikTok video that would fundamentally change the trajectory of JerseyBird forever. It was titled, "I'm building the Galacticos 2.0 in Kenya, and it was never supposed to blow up." It was the season 2 premiere of JerseyBird's fledgling documentary, Road to the Kenyan Premier League, a show that had been struggling for 2 years to gain mainstream attention and was falling into serious financial trouble. The episode went live on YouTube 2 days earlier and was gaining some traction, amassing 50,000 views in its first 48 hours, a record-shattering number for our channel, which had less than 40,000 subs at the time. But YouTube was only the beginning. Encouraged by the success on YouTube, I decided to repost the video on TikTok. I didn't really expect much out of a 13-minute TikTok video, but I posted it, went to bed, and woke up to 500,000 views. By the end of the week, it had hit 5 million views, topping the charts that week for all Kenyan-produced TV shows, and today it sits at 6 million views on TikTok with another 250,000 on YouTube. The following 2 episodes continued the momentum, bringing in another 1.5 million views combined. Today, our club, Kahawa Pride FC, has become an international phenomenon, a first-of-its-kind show that shines a spotlight on grassroots Kenyan football like never before. But how did we get to this point? How did a random kid from Nashville, Tennessee end up in Nairobi, Kenya, going on radio shows, doing interviews on national television, and ultimately creating one of the fastest growing TV shows in the entire country? In this episode, I am covering the full story on exactly how I got here, why I'm even doing this, and my long-term vision for our club, Kahawa Pride FC. You are now watching Road to the Kenyan Premier League. What's up, everyone? I am back with another big episode, and before we get into it, we have 2 new ways to support the project if you want to get involved. First, I took your advice. I built a Discord channel for the club. It's only a few dollars per month to be a member, and it will serve as the headquarters for our community. I will put it in the description if you want to join. And secondly, I have set up a new discount program at JerseyBird. If your club works with us on new kits and you tell us that you came to us after watching this series, we will give you 10% off your entire order and donate another 10% of your order directly to the club. To work with us, tap Start a Project on our homepage. It only takes a few minutes and you will be paired with a JerseyBird designer who will create some awesome custom gear for your organization. Now, back to the video. Our story begins in 2007 in the outskirts of Kisumu, Kenya's 3rd largest city, with a young footballer by the name of Joseph Okumu. Okumu, born in 1997, is a rising star in the town, and by his mid-teens, he's already a star player at Kakamega High School, one of the top high school football teams in the country. By 17, he signs his first contract with Chemelil Sugar FC, a Kenyan Premier League club. Over the next 5 years, he bounces around from Kenya to South Africa to multiple clubs in the United States until finally in 2019, he transfers to IF Elfsborg in Sweden, where our second character joins the storyline, Matthias Olander. Matthias is a teacher based in Falköping, Sweden. In 2020, he started a fan account and podcast for IF Elfsborg, interviewing players and other individuals associated with the club. Matthias connects with Okumu through the podcast, and he tells Okumu that he had already visited Kenya once and would be returning soon for a second visit in 2021. During that second visit in 2021, Okumu introduces him to Kahawa Sportive Soccer Academy, where many of our modern day characters like Daniel Otto, Coach Kim, and Susan Njoki are running one of the top sports academy in Nairobi, and at the time, developing many of the talents I've shared on our channel over the past 2 years. At this time, the senior team is known as the KSSA All-Stars, and Matthias decides to get even more involved. The following year, in 2022, he returns to Kenya for a 3rd time and helps the club rebrand from KSSA All-Stars to Kahawa Pride FC. Kahawa Pride debuts with a match against Premier League side Kariobangi Sharks in the iconic Nyayo National Stadium, and a new club is born. Stephen Chiari and Kevin Mina, two of our current starting defensemen, are present for the debut. The club has a solid first season, and in 2023, their second year, they are in need of new kits. This is where JerseyBird joins the storyline. Vaughn, a graphic designer at JerseyBird, works with Matthias to create these away kits for the 2023 season. The club creates a promo video, shoots some content in the studio, and Kahawa Pride takes the pitch wearing JerseyBird for the first time ever. It was JerseyBird's first club in Africa, and I connect with Matthias to learn more about their story, and immediately I'm hooked. I began creating content for the club, making short-form videos covering their story and documenting the club's ups and downs. The 2023-24 season, the club's third season and my first season with the club, is a huge success. Kathinji has his legacy season, averaging a goal per game. We finished second on the table and earned our first promotion in the modern Kahawa Pride era, rising from the 6th to the 5th tier of the Kenyan football pyramid. Over time, I continued to get more and more involved. By 2024, I helped secure our first major sponsors, and we designed a second kit for the club, which would serve as the home kit for the 2024 season. It's the first kit that our fans helped design and the first kit that actually went up for sale. Now fast forward, we are midway through the 2024 season. I've been involved for about 18 months, but the club has fallen into a bad position, struggling financially, dealing with off-field issues, and by the midway point in the season, we have fallen to second to last on the table with hope and morale at an all-time low. This is when I decide to take my involvement to the next level, purchasing 50% of the club and becoming a co-owner with Matthias. So for $1,000 US, I bought half of the club and immediately got to work. My first move was to re-implement player win bonuses, a luxury the club had during our insane 2023 run, an attempt to start off my ownership run with new motivation for the players. We did improve, going on an 8-win, 2-draw, and 4-loss run to end the season, but it was not enough to escape relegation, and we were demoted back to the 6th division. It was a tough pill to swallow for the entire organization, as earning promotion last season was not easy and we were basically back to square one. But my vision was far from over. I was only getting started. I knew that we needed to build something bigger if we ever hoped to escape the deep trenches of Kenyan football. We needed to build a super team. So I devised a plan, use JerseyBird's platform to attract top talents from across all of East Africa. And that is exactly what we began to do. We began promoting our open trials, which reached over 1,000 signups online. And on September 3rd, I got on a plane and flew from Nashville to New York to Paris. And finally, I arrived in Nairobi, ready to build our super team. 325 players came to our open trials, shattering the record for the largest open trial in 5th or 6th division history. We selected 23 players for the final squad, filling the team with elite talent that were hungry to prove themselves at a club that was equally hungry to make a statement. We rented out an entire mansion for our players to live in and built a meal plan to provide 3 meals per day to everyone on the squad, allowing them to fully focus on football. And finally, in late September, all of our players moved into their new house, officially beginning this new era of Kahawa Pride FC. Right now, our focus is to continue climbing the Kenyan football pyramid and eventually reach the Premier League. And after we accomplish that, we will compete for a Champions League title as we aim to become the first Kenyan club to ever win the CAF Champions League. So that is a brief overview of the history of how I got here and where we're headed next. Now, let's wrap up this episode with some recent match results. This month, through 3 friendlies and 4 preseason cup matches, we are currently 5-1-1 and getting better every single day as our coaching staff works to piece together all the new stars that have joined our squad. Last week, we had 3 matches. On Sunday, the 12th, we ran into our U19 team, Mapogo, in the quarterfinals of the preseason cup and beat them 4-0 with goals from Dugu, Katoto, Okech, and Mina. I will throw some highlights on the screen now. On the 16th, we had a friendly against Kuza Soccer Academy, earning a strong 3-0 win. This was played at a prison, so no filming was allowed. And on the 19th, we won our semi-final match in the preseason cup against Nairobi Prisons FC, a state-sponsored club from the 4th division of Kenyan football, earning another decisive 3-0 win with 2 goals from Dugu and 1 from Salihi. I'll throw another few highlights on screen now. I'm recording this video on the 19th. In this upcoming week, we will play in the finals of the preseason cup. And after that, we will play in the Sakadra Super Cup, a huge prize pool tournament. There's, I think, 40,000 USD on the line, and that will serve as the first major test for our new club. As always, thank you all for watching and supporting the project. Join the Discord if you want to get involved. And if you play or manage your own club, work with JerseyBird on your next kits and tell us that you came from this project. Catch new episodes of Road to the Kenyan Premier League every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. East Africa time. We have a lot of major updates coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one.